What if I told you that with just a few words, you could make any woman feel an instant, irresistible attraction toward you? The secret? Mastering the art of flirtation with powerful teasing lines. Today, I'll reveal the best flirting lines that trigger desire and make her want you fast. Flirting effectively is about mastering the subtle balance of confidence, playfulness, and intrigue. Confidence without playfulness comes across as arrogance. Playfulness without confidence feels weak and uncertain. The key is knowing how to tease in a way that sparks attraction, keeps her engaged, and makes her feel excited to talk to you. Teasing should never be mean-spirited. Instead, it should be a light-hearted, fun way to challenge her, play with her, and create a dynamic where she feels like she has to work to impress you. The best way to do this is through push-pull techniques. You show her interest, then lightly pull away, making her chase just enough to keep the tension alive. When you say something like, "Wow, you're actually kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that," you give her a small dose of validation, but then immediately take some of it back in a playful way. This kind of interaction sparks curiosity and creates emotional highs and lows, which makes the conversation exciting. Women are drawn to this because it's unpredictable and keeps them emotionally engaged. One of the simplest yet most powerful flirting techniques is the misinterpretation tease. This is where you pretend to completely misunderstand something she says in a way that makes her look like she's flirting with you. If she asks, "What are you drinking?" you can respond with, "Wow, are you trying to get me drunk already? At least buy me dinner first." This instantly flips the frame of the conversation, making it feel like she's the one chasing you, even if she wasn't initially. Women love this kind of playful pushback because it challenges them without being confrontational. Another great way to create attraction is to playfully call out her behavior. If she's talking a lot, you can smirk and say, "Wow, do you always talk this much? Or is it just because you're nervous around me?" This kind of teasing makes her feel self-aware in a way that builds chemistry. The key is delivering it with a playful, confident energy. If you say it in a way that sounds too serious, it might come off as rude. But when done with a smile and the right tone, it creates a fun dynamic. Then there's the classic exaggerated assumptions technique. This is where you make a bold, playful assumption about her that isn't true, but forces her to engage with you. If she says she likes coffee, you could say, "Let me guess. You're one of those people who orders a triple-shot soy vanilla latte with extra foam and a ridiculous amount of cinnamon, right?" She'll likely laugh and either play along or correct you. But either way, it keeps the conversation interesting. The beauty of this technique is that it keeps the interaction light and fun while giving her an opportunity to challenge you back, which builds attraction. Teasing also works incredibly well in response to compliments. If she says, "You have nice eyes," instead of just saying, "Thank you," try flipping it around. Say, "I knew you were staring." Try to control yourself. This makes the interaction more dynamic because it prevents the conversation from becoming flat. Women are naturally drawn to men who can take control of a conversation in a way that keeps them engaged. It's important to also use playful role reversals. If she teases you about something, flip it on her. If she says, "You probably say that to all the girls," you can reply with, "Yeah, but you're my favorite, for now." This keeps the conversation fun while subtly making her feel like she has to work a little to keep your attention. Role reversals make flirting feel like a game rather than just a predictable conversation, which is exactly what makes it so effective. Another powerful technique is using playful ultimatums. If she says something you find amusing, tell her, "All right, that's it. We're breaking up." Then pause and say, "It was a good 2-minute relationship. I'll never forget the memories we had." This kind of banter adds humor and spontaneity to the interaction. Women love men who can create fun, unique moments that stand out from ordinary conversations. A great way to amplify your teasing is to use challenges that make her prove herself to you. If she brags about something, respond with, "I don't believe you. You're going to have to prove it." If she says she's good at cooking, tell her, "All right, you're cooking for me tomorrow. Hope you don't poison me." These playful challenges make her feel like she has to earn your approval rather than the other way around. It subtly shifts the power dynamic in your favor, which makes the interaction more exciting. Another way to build attraction is through mock jealousy. If she mentions another guy in conversation, instead of acting threatened, play along and say, "Wait, who's this guy? Should I be worried?" This makes her laugh and reassures her that you're confident enough not to take things too seriously. Mock jealousy works because it plays into the idea of exclusivity without actually being possessive. One of the easiest ways to create attraction is by using what's called future projections. This is where you jokingly create a hypothetical future together. If she does something funny, you can say, "This is why we could never live together. You drive me crazy." It makes her imagine a scenario where the two of you are already connected in some way, which builds subconscious rapport and emotional investment. The unexpected compliment tease is another powerful tool. Instead of giving a generic compliment, give her one that sounds backhanded but is actually charming. Say something like, "You're actually kind of fun. I totally misjudged you." This makes her curious about what you originally thought of her, which keeps her engaged. Women love a bit of mystery, and this type of teasing plays into that perfectly. If she ever gives you a sarcastic remark, instead of getting defensive, amplify it. If she says, "Wow, you think you're really funny, don't you?" respond with, "Not just funny, hilarious. But thanks for noticing." This technique, known as agree and exaggerate, prevents the conversation from turning negative while keeping it playful. Another great teasing technique is using false disqualifiers. This is when you jokingly pretend she's not good enough for you. If she tells you she likes a certain type of music, respond with, "Oh no, I don't think this is going to work between us." Then pause dramatically before smiling and saying, "All right, maybe we can work something out." This creates a playful push-pull effect that keeps her engaged. One of the most fun ways to tease is by giving her a fake nickname. If she says she likes to travel, call her Explorer Girl. If she mentions loving coffee, call her Caffeine Queen. Nicknames create an instant sense of connection and inside jokes, which make interactions more personal. If she ever seems unsure about something, playfully reassure her in a way that teases her. If she says, "I don't know if I should tell you this," smirk and say, "Don't worry, I promise not to judge you too much." This makes her feel safe to open up while keeping the conversation flirty. Another powerful flirting trick is using mock arrogance. If she compliments you, respond with, "Finally, someone who recognizes my greatness." This playful self-importance makes you seem confident without being egotistical. Women love guys who can joke about themselves while maintaining a sense of self-assurance. If she's ever being dramatic, instead of taking her seriously, play along. If she says, "I had the worst day ever," reply with, "Oh no, let me call the president. We need to fix this immediately." This keeps the interaction light while showing that you're not easily overwhelmed. Another great way to tease is by using fake disappointment. If she says something you don't expect, pretend to be let down. If she tells you she doesn't like a certain movie you love, say, "Wow, I really thought we had something special. I don't know if we can recover from this." Then laugh and continue the conversation. This keeps the playful tension alive. Women are naturally attracted to guys who can create fun, engaging interactions that stand out from the typical boring small talk. Mastering these teasing techniques allows you to build instant attraction, create emotional highs and lows, and keep her genuinely interested. Flirting is an art, and when you do it right, it transforms every interaction into something exciting, playful, and irresistible.